Good morning. How you guys doing? It's Mike back with the thought of the day on September 25th, 2024. First, I want to give honor and praise to Ahaya Shoahaya, Bashem Yeshaya, Ruach Adash, the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit in Hebrew. Then I'd like to open with the serenity prayer. God, grant me the serenity to accept the things I cannot change, the courage to change the things I can, and the wisdom to know the difference. May your will, not mine, be done. It's a lot of things going on in the world right now, man. You know what I'm saying? You got this election thing coming up. You have the P. Diddy situation. You got the trials of the Young Thug guy and the Young Dolph and all the other things that's going on around us. And I think it's important right now, for us to stay focused at what's going on at hand. You know what I'm saying? As these times come up, it's going to be a lot of media push in terms of division, in terms of pumping the racism narrative to get people to vote certain ways and to be able to mind control and things of that nature. But for the children of Israel, I want you guys, for us to be able to stay focused on the task at hand, and that's returning to the covenant and being obedient with the Most High and serving His statutes, laws, and commandments. Because when you look at the whole gist of the situation, the reason we went through the things we went through and live in certain conditions now is because of what we did. I know the narrative is to point at other races of people and blame them, but when you look at our ancestors, especially when you read our stories in the Bible, we put ourselves in that position. And did some people go over the top with it? Yes, they did. And the scriptures say that they will be punished for their actions. But it's not up to us to punish them. The Most High said that the vengeance is His, and He will handle the people that did whatever they did to us. But why did He allow it to happen is because of what we did. And we could trace it back. You know what I'm saying? In Exodus 20, the Most High gave Moses the covenant of the commandments, and Moses read them to us. And he read them through thoroughly, explained what the Most High wanted us to do. And then when you go to Exodus 24, 7 and 8, Moses told us. And he took the book of the covenant and read it to the audience of people, and they said, all that the Lord has said, we will do and be obedient. Again, they said, all that the Lord has said, we will do and be obedient. At that point, we agreed to the covenant. Our ancestors, they didn't have to agree to the covenant then. They could have said, like, nah, we need to think about that. They said, nah, all that the Lord has said, we will be obedient. And then Moses took the blood and sprinkled it on the people and said, behold, the blood of the covenant which the Lord has made with you concerning all these words. That confirmed it. 24:7, we agreed. 24:8 confirmed the covenant. So now we attached to this covenant that we said we was going to obey. And then what did we do after that? We continued to go out and be disobedient. Then here's sin, put us in bondage, send people to attack us and this and that. Then we'll go crawling back. And then He'll forgive us. And then we'll start over new again. We good. We balling. And then we'll get too comfortable. We start feeling ourselves and start thinking it's about us again. And then we start wanting to worship other gods and do all the things He told us in the covenant not to do. And then it got to the point to where He just got super frustrated. And if you read Deuteronomy 28, He told us, these are the things I said I would do to you guys if you were obedient. And these are the curses that's going to happen. And if you see, we kept being so super obedient that we went into the curses. So now, living in the curses, we start feeling the pressure of living in the curses and being taught wrong. And we start thinking that the prosperity and things of that nature are going to get us out of this and going to make us feel a better life. So we start chasing the bread and being in these elite groups and doing all of these other stuff and trying to chase the world and do all these things to get instant gratification, to think that that's going to hurt us, that's going to help us get rid of these curses. But when you start looking around us, All those people that we was calling role models that we were following, the entertainers and some of the athletes, a lot of them, you see how their roles are ending now. Because he set it up to where no matter the money, power, and fame wasn't going to get us out of this. The only way out is to return to the covenant of what he told us to do in the beginning.